Manchester United face Wolverhampton. Now, these are the 5 things to expect ahead of the game. We'll be talking about predicted team, tactics, and much more. Some interesting stuff on Wolverhampton and much more. But let's get into it. Listen, I'm sure United fans are still on a high from that game against Lyon. I mean, what a game it was. But I think this is a game. Listen, we've got 6 games in the Premier League. I think I speak for United fans here, where I say I'd much rather lose every single Premier League game just so we win the Europa League, and that's something that I would love to see happen. Now, in terms of Manchester United into this game, listen, we know what Wolves are going to offer. Now, let's talk about the changes I would make, because I would make a few. I'll be talking about players that I would start. Now, in goal, I mean, I'm not really bothered who you start. I think it will probably be Onana. I mean, you could see Bayindir potentially start. Now, in terms of back five, this is what I would do. Now, sure, he probably played, an hour worth of football when he came on, because he played extra time. He looked a bit rusty, but I'd be looking to start him in this game. So I'd go Onana in goal. I'm going to go Harry Amas, left wing back. He's had a few decent games now for United, the last 2. Give him the full start. He started at Newcastle. Give him another opportunity. Left centre back, I'm going to go Shaw. In the centre, I'm going to go Lindelof, because he's confirmed that he would be fit. So I'm going to go Shaw, Lindelof. And listen, I don't know who else can start, because obviously I want Mazraoui right wing back. So I'll probably go with Yoro. I think he's a young player. Again, you probably take him off after 45 and bring Delo on. But I want to see Delo be given a rest in this game. So I'm going to go, could see Kamasin, but I just don't think that will happen. Conky start. But I think it will be Onana in goal, Luke Shaw, left centre-back, Harry Amas, left wing-back, Lindelof in the centre, and Yoro on the right. I think you have to start Mazraoui right wing back. I think I want to see Delo get a rest. I think he played 120 minutes, was knackered, and Amorim has kind of hinted at that. Into midfield now, Ugarte came off in the 86th minute against Lyon. He should be ready to start this game, so I'm going to go Ugarte and Christian Eriksen and the 2 midfield roles to again some few more rotations. I don't want to see Casemiro start this game. He's a player who has struggled with maintaining fitness, and he played 120 minutes against Lyon, so I want to see him on. He had a very, very good game against Lyon, 2 assists, and he won a penalty as well. So you want to see him be given a rest for this game. So you go Ugarte, Eriksen, you want to see him get some minutes as well. 2 inside 10s, I'm going to go with Mainu and Mason Mount. I think Mainu's a player who, again, had scored a wicked goal at Lyon, against Lyon rather. When you want to see him get some minutes from the start, 20th birthday on Saturday, give him an opportunity to play. And yeah, I think that's something that should and probably will happen, to be honest with you. I think Mainu's a player inside 10, you want to see him start there. The reason why I'm going Mount, one, I want to see Bruno get a rest. Is he going to get a rest? Probably not, because he starts every game. But I want to see him get a rest. Mason Mount, again, working fitness. I think it's time for him to get a start. And I'm going to go Cheeto through the middle. I think Cheeto's a player who, again, can't feature in the Europa League. So why not give him an opportunity in the Premier League to get some minutes, get some confidence, and hopefully score a goal. I think Højlund, you could probably start him, but I would just go Cheetah. Now, there's been reports about Jack Morehouse potentially starting, Sekou Kone, Jada Kamasin. I think the only real youngsters that have a chance, I think Harry Amas will definitely start. I think maybe Sekou Kone, but I don't know. There could be changes. Amorim's talk about the environment being right, but that'd be the team. It is a few changes. Casemiro comes out, Maguire comes out. There's changes I think are enforced as well. But let's get into the second thing now. United's threat. Listen, we know what Wolves are going to offer. They're a top side, good on the ball, quick, 3-4-3 system. But I think it's going to come from wide. And I think Harry Amas and whoever plays on the right, probably Mazraoui, maybe Dalot, we have to get them forward. I think we have to utilise the inside 10 as well. And I think Wolves, listen, they were very good all-round side, so we're going to have to utilise the players that we have that actually cause a threat to what they have to offer. Now, in terms of number 3, Wolves threat, I think Wolves are a very, very good side. They play some very, very good football. They're technical on the ball. Obviously, Matheus Cunha is a huge threat for them. I don't think he started their last game, but again, we know what he has to offer. See if he can pass the audition again. He always plays very well against United. Very, very technical on the ball, and I think you know what he has to offer. Now, In terms of other threats, I like Semedo, I like Aït-Nouri. They've got some good players. Strand Larsen scoring a lot of goals for them as well at the moment. So they are a very tricky side to come up against. Vitor Pereira, they won their last 5 games. I mean, you could see a point where Manchester United, if Wolves beat us, we could end up 16th, 17th, and that is a very poor position to be in for Manchester United. Listen, we won't get relegated, but you don't really want to see United end up in 16th, and we could even go out to Bilbao. So, yeah, we don't want to see United do in that position. So, yeah, I think United should win. But again, Wolves, they've got a threat all round. Good football. I mean, they beat us 2-0 last time, but again, we did have a player sent off. But again, Cunha is the main threat for them, and it's down to whoever's on our right-hand side. That's why I think he will go with Yoro on that side to kind of protect him. But again, I would bench Yoro. Or not even bench, rather. It's more give a rest, but he would be on the bench anyway. Now, number 4, play the kids. I think Ruben Amorim has hated that. It must be the right scenario. It must be the right sort of time to give the young players a go. And I think now is the time. I think the young players that you could see, obviously Chido should be one, Harry Amas. You could see Morehouse, as I mentioned earlier, Sekou Kone, Kukonki, and Kamasin. There are options there. They're under 18, they're flying at the moment. You could see Mantato being given an opportunity, but he's a player who I'm pretty sure he played the last under 18s game. So there's a few there who you might not see. But yeah, that's that. Now, number 5, the result. Now, listen, Wolves are a top side. I think it's going to be a draw. I'm going to go 2-2. I think United will score. I think, obviously, Old Trafford's going to be rocking from the buzz against that Lyon game, and also just going to be a fantastic atmosphere. I think United will score goals. We probably will concede, as we always do. But again, there's a few rotations there. I think it will be a draw. As I said, United, I mean, we scored 5 goals in our last game. Would you believe it? But again, listen, it's going to be a very, very tricky game. I'm going to go for a draw. I hope United can win. I mean, I don't want to see us enter in 16th, to be honest with you. But yeah, let's see what happens. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, as always. These have been the 5 things to expect ahead of Manchester United's game at home to Wolverhampton. Again, it's going to be a tricky game. I think it's huge for Ruben Amorim to get this right. I think what we must do is just go for the game. I think the young players that we're going to see should be given an opportunity. The Sekou Kones, the Harry Amases, the Chidos. But again, it's players such as Mounts, the Luke Shaws, the Kobbie Mainus, to be given more minutes and increase their fitness. So again, that's huge. As I said, I can't wait for the game. But listen, the real thing is the Europa League. So that's why Amorim should rest some of these players. But yeah, hope you did enjoy. Thank you for watching. And yeah, listen, it's well, who is it? We have Wolves, I think Bournemouth, and then we go to Bilbao, I believe. Then we play Bilbao, and then we go to Brentford after that. So yeah, some big games coming up. As I said, it all relies on the Europa League now for Manchester United this season. So yeah, let's see what happens. Peace.